Greetings there, my fellow hunters. Rodamon here. Thank you for tuning in to Starsector Nexerelin, Episode 6, Bounty Hunter. Alright, let's go a little bit more ship shopping, because that's not enough to satisfy me. There are meta ways to outfit certain ships, especially Tempests. I'm not playing meta. I don't intend to, because it's boring and samesies. I'm going to try all sorts of weird loadouts and whatnots, purposefully. But that's not to say that I won't use meta ships. I'm just not going to make the effort to, like, make the ships perfect. I also need to drop off the cores and the installations that I've got. Oh, you guys have a Doom. I don't dare buy it, though. It's been so long since I've used a Doom. I'm sure I'd use it poorly and just blow up. There are Condors. Do these have designated fighters? No, they just have bays. All right, so I'm going to buy a Condor for the bay. Because you guys kind of voted for that. Afflictors are really good harassers. I don't know about Shades, but I know Afflictors are pretty annoying ships. Actually, I don't recall. Do the AI use Afflictors correctly? I think they do, right? I'll buy one. We'll see. So let me get these guys outfitted. You have fighter bays. And... let's see. What bombers do I want to put in here? You have Tridents? I like Tridents. Maybe fighters instead. Xiphos? If I did bombers... Bombers are better for big targets, so how about some fighters? Broadsword? Heavy fighter is a pretty good fighter for the bay. So we'll do that. So 2 broadsword fighters. And then guns. So point defense. Salamander. And more Vulcan. In terms of mods, there aren't any fighter bay mods that are applicable here. So, what speed does it move at? It moves fast enough. Okay. So then, just capacitors and vents. Cool. For the Afflictor, hey, Foxes. Your favorite game you never really played? Ah, you should play it. One of the things about the phase ships is they run out of they run out of combat readiness a lot faster. So one thing that you could do for phase ships is to increase its combat readiness. I'm going to give it a phase anchor so that it reduces the activation cost of phase cloak and increases the soft flux dissipation. It's good for phase ships. And then I don't think that there's any way for me to increase its combat readiness. Oh no, hardened subsystems will reduce its rate of reduction by 25%, which would be nice. And then let's see about weapons. Ew, the weapons here are horribad. I'm going to have to buy weapons elsewhere, because these weapons are really, really bad. So I'm not going to bother outfitting the Afflictor here. I'm also going to restore the... Oh god, that's expensive. Yeah, I'm going to restore it anyway, because shoot myself in the foot. Hopefully I'll make my money back in the bounty hunting. So you are reckless. You're missile spect. I don't think I have a missile ship, so no. What about you? Also missile spect. Okay. I was looking to potentially hire a mercenary to... What about you? Field modulation? Yeah, I'm going to hire you. Okay, so we do have one captain that I am going to stick into the Falcon. And she is going to get a name, but not quite yet, because I'm not quite done ship shopping. So the first raffle will go to her, and then the other raffles will go to the ship names. I don't want any of these. What about refits? So 3 IR pulse lasers, 5 IR pulse lasers, because that makes sense. That's a really crummy way to outfit a a phase ship, but whatever. Hopefully it will work. So I think I need a few more big ships, if I can swing it, in order to be able to fight bounties. Ships that I can hide behind and have soak up damage. Let me go back to the Tritech homeworld. So like an Apogee would be really nice if I could... I don't know how expensive they are, but if I could buy an Apogee, that would be amazing. No, they have a Doom here, though. Ventures are kind of tanky, but not as good as like Apogees. I will try to shop around just a little bit more. Because if I could find something that could soak damage up for me, my survivability fighting stronger bounties would go up. It's also possible to instead of high-tech ship, get a low-tech ship from Hegemony. So I'm going to check the Hegemony sales now. Although this is a small world, it's probably not going to have anything. Small little outpost. No, it doesn't have anything. Here's, I think, their capital world. So, with any luck, we'll find a good ship or two, and then I'll go bounty hunting. I know I'm a little overdue. But with my current fleet, I could probably only defeat some of the easiest bounties, which aren't very lucrative. So that's why I've been shopping so much. Super demod. What is this? Like a scrapyard? All of these ships have so many demods. They're basically not ships. They're just scrap in slight orbit of one another. It's disgusting how... Oh, they all suck. Well, that was a bust. I'm not going to go to Ludic Path. Maybe I'll try Sindri and Dictat? So they had... Where was their homeworld? Here's the independent homeworld. Does Huma have a gate? No. Gross. Manual transverse jumps. So Persian's capital world is here at Tyrian. And then Sindrian's is north at Abraxas. So I'll go to Sindrian's homeworld. There's a lot of good analysis quests being offered right now. I know we accepted the whole bounty hunting, but there's so many good ones that have come across the feed that are like 100,000 reward. Yeah, you can see them just flying now. If only they were earlier. Jesus. All right. So if I can't, this will be the last ship shop I do, and then I'm going bounty hunting. There's also the case of if I get enough money bounty hunting, I can bring the conquest out of dry dock and bring it out to. Oh, yeah. Here's the that's the mod that I wanted for the carrier. So I'm just gonna buy that. But bring the conquest out of dry dock and use that to. So like a dominator would be really good to hide behind, but that one's like quintuple demodded. Maybe I'll just buy this Venture. Nah, I don't really like Ventures. Ventures are like civilian cruisers. Falcons would be nice, but that one's demodded pretty badly. I'll try one more place. I know what I said, but I lied to you, so it's a deal. I will go out to the independent homeworld. And that will be my last chance. Then I have to put stuff away at Blue Crow. God, look at all these missions. Where were they a minute ago? I would check Twilight for the Prism, but the ship prices that they have are just so exorbitantly marked up that I'd only really consider that if I was like a millionaire. Because they really make you pay for it. I'll look for Eradicator cruisers. If they're available. Alright, last chance. We have got garbage. Complete and utter garbage. Furies are okay, but not really damaged Furies. Hey, Tom. Black market. Hey, an Eradicator fast cruiser. Perfect. Bought. So there we go. Answers. Our prayers have been answered. Next thing I want to try to do, is there a mercenary here? Officer for hire? Ballistic mastery? Sounds good. You're hired. Raffle timer is up. Let me reset eligibility. So there's 2 officers and a whole bunch of ships to be raffled off. So good luck. And let's outfit this thing. I'm not really sure how to outfit these, so I'm going to do my best. So it's a fast cruiser. Let me quickly analyze it, because I've never really used one before. Max burn and burn drive. Okay. So it's a burn driver. Got it. It's kind of like a larger dominator. It's a smaller dominator, larger enforcer. Okay. I don't really see good weapons here other than the Vulcans. So I'm going to put Vulcan point defense in those slots here. But then a lot of these other slots are going to go unused. So it looks like it's sort of a quick hit and run missile ship. So I'm going to give it a lot of annihilator rocket launchers for just rockets galore. The medium ballistics, I could do heavy mortars. No, I'll do railguns. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to outfit it here, even though I don't really see good weapons, just to save me time. So the remaining slots here that aren't being used, I'm going to try to buy elsewhere, because the remaining weapons that are here for me to outfit suck. So I'm going to go down to Blue Crow, where I have to drop stuff off anyway, and see what weapons I can buy. They're garbage. Whatever. I guess we're putting garbage in it. These last two really need to be point defense. These last 3 slots really need to be point defense, so I'm going to hold off on that. So what else? There's Bezel. Maybe Bezel has some point defense. I'm sure I've just designed this ship to be as bad as it can be. It's just whatever. It's save of doing a whole bunch of extra shopping. It's the best I could do. All right, it's outfitted. Stick that officer in. It's a let's put the reckless officer in this one, and then in this we'll put the steady officer. All right. It's fast enough already, so I don't need to install any engine mods. So let's do auxiliary thrusters for increased maneuverability. Dedicated targeting core for increased range. And extended shields for better shield arc. Does this have turning turrets? Yeah, it does have a bunch of turning turrets. So then I will also do advanced gyros and then give it capacitors and vents. Oh, integrated instead of dedicated? So dedicated is 35 for cruisers, and integrated is going to be 40? Yeah, so that would be better. You're right. An extra 5% range. Let's actually make sure that what Dell is using. Yeah, Dell is using the wrong thing too, so I'll put integrated into Dell. Okay, we're all set. Raffle I'm going to end a little early so I can get naming. So the first ones I'm going to name are the officers that I have, because they're more persistent. So, Joseph, you're going to be first, and you are going to Arcaroon. All right, next officer is Inex Dragon, Izen Dragon, because I can totally read. Then the ships. The really good ship, the new ship, is Joe True. Then the Afflictor phase is going to be the Glitch. I hope you live a while, Glitch. I don't know how long that thing's going to live. The Condor is Tumbling Satellite. Perfect, because it throws out a whole bunch of tumbling broadfighters. And the Tempest that about is Nightbot. I'll allow it. Congrats, Nightbot. You are technically a subscriber. And we're good. We're good. So, bounty hunting with whatever remaining time I have, because I know I don't have a lot of remaining time. So for that, I ought to buy some fuel. Black market fuel, because that's the best fuel. I'll buy some real market fuel too. And some regular supplies. Drop off the stuff that I shouldn't carry around with me. Done. And let's check bounties. Are you kidding? So here's one. It's to kill an Eradicator, a Venture, a Colossus, and 10 other ships of lesser significance. That's a pretty hard bounty. And this is yet another harder bounty. Cool. Oh, here's some. Yeah, here's a bounty I could do. 2 bounties I could do. That's going to be slightly easier. So there's only 20 days remaining. I don't know if I can get out there unless there's gates. The other one has 38 days remaining, and that's a Venture, a Colossus, and lesser ships. I could definitely do this one. So this is at Avis Nebula. So Gamma Avis. So let's go ahead and jump and see about gate networks. No. The closest I can get is Monzo. So we'll have to sail out there the old-fashioned way. Don't pulse me, you jerk. So where's the closest gate to me? At Mengrela. And congrats, everyone. Let me save. The carrier's already been upgraded. Refitted with weapons and capacitors and everything. So you're good. You're not a base model. And maybe there will be better... so for bounties, you don't accept bounties. Anyone can go do bounties. And then the first person that blows up the ship before the time runs out gets the bounty. It's also entirely possible that I don't get there in time or someone else blows them up. Reroll it, give it to someone else who will be here on a regular basis. Sure. Orion, the carrier is yours. It might just blow up tomorrow, so who knows? Maybe it won't be a regular ship. All right. Before I jump through this gate, let's see if there's better bounties around. Because I don't think I'll win that bounty. That looks very much like they would destroy me. So I think this is the most profitable one that I'm most likely to be able to clear. I'm just not sure I'll be able to get there in time, but we'll see. And this is why you want to do a lot of surveying, so you build up a gate network where you can... So I got there in 70 days? Yeah, I'll be tight. No, actually, I get there in 7 days. That's enough time. So cutting my transponder. I think that was a pirate fleet as well, but not one that wanted to fight me, because my fleet is actually pretty reasonably sized. So, just to review, we have Night Knave in a mule, we've got a few wolves, we've got a falcon pirate, we've got the Eradicator, a carrier, an afflictor, a tempest, a brawler. It's weird and ragtag, but hopefully it'll get the job done. Ooh, and a slipstream. Yeehaw. Oh, come on, back in the middle. Yeehaw. We've got Cryovolcanic World, Ice Giant, Barren, Volcanic, Gas, Volcanic, Ice, Volcanic, Barren, Rocky Ice, and Cryovolcanic. They were seen near a volcanic world. I'll try this volcanic world first. There's 3 volcanic worlds here, so they could be at any one of those 3. Hopefully I don't run out of time. How much time do I have? 17 days? Yeah, I'll probably not run out. Is the other bounty still up? Yeah, the other bounty is at a Cryovolcanic world, and that would be a really easy bounty to clear, but there's only 1 day left. So the chance of... Here, let me go north to see if it's up here. But I'm about out of time. So if they're at this world, I can clear them. No, they're not. It was worth it. It would have been good to have a 2-for-1. Gotta spend those points. None of these worlds have ruins either. Oh, yep, here we are. I'll save first, because, you know, potato. And deploy it all. Alright, here's how I want the formation to work. The Tempest and the Afflictor is not going to be bound to any specific ship. Alright, we're good. Issued the proper orders. Aldemia, Mr. Bubble, thank you for the resub. Alright, then the My new Eradicator, Joe True, is going to go fight their Venture. And my Falcon is going to fight their Venture as well. Let's take that Venture out quick. And then I'm going to be on the sidelines, on the edge of the battle, ripping up small ships, because that's what the Sunder does well. It is a fighter slayer. Looking good. Alright, I could probably take out their Shrike, which is basically just a slightly more combat-capable mule. Or maybe they're Colossus. Maybe I'll just... no, the Shrike's coming my way. Oh, I found their carrier. Not going to be good for you, Mr. Condor. 'Cause you're next. If I could aim. I am getting fighter spammed here, so I'm going to back up. Yep, I got overloaded by fighter spam. These tiny little fighters don't have enough gunpowder to harm my ship all that much, so I'm probably just going to ignore them and let my point defense plink on them while I vent. Alright, Colossus is in my face. Colossus is next. Nice! Amplified entropy! Right in time! The Afflictor just used their special ability to make that Colossus take more damage, and I melted it like a hot knife on butter. And their Condor. I am on fire. They basically don't have ships left. I have no idea what this Tempest Nightbot is doing up there, all by his lonesome, but their fleet is basically smashed. Point defense. So there's a Shepherd there. There is a Vanguard up this way. I'm gonna go help the Nightbot Tempest. I kind of want to see it in action to see if I built it well or if I built it poorly. I probably built it poorly. And the Tempest is starting to have combat readiness problems. Come towards me, friend. Now, if I'm having combat readiness problems, the enemies are as well. Yeah, their CR is going to start dropping. His CR is actually 82, which is really high. But this ship's CR 85? What, are you kidding me? Never mind, I lied. They're not having combat readiness problems. I'll wait. That ship's special ability is like super tankiness, briefly. The fight is over. Because the Vanguard, because I destroyed the Vanguard and whittled their numbers down enough that we've technically won. But I have Bloodlust, so one last kill. Bounty complete. 96K in my pocket. While I'm here, I'm going to poke around the other planets to see if... Oh man, my supply drop is really bad. I'm going to have to go back to the core and buy more supplies. I'm going to run out. Nope. No survey opportunities there. All the repairs have been affected, so we're not hemorrhaging supplies anymore. After that battle. Nope, no supplies. Or no, survey opportunities. I didn't search all the planets, but I don't have the patience or time. Bounties! That one timed out. There is a Tritech Pirate Base bounty. I'm not going to be able to destroy Pirate Base with my current fleet, so we're going to head back to Core Worlds in order to refuel and resupply. But I think what I'm going to try to do is hit up a few of the planets between here and there, hoping that A, the planets could have ruins or gates. But I think we got out of that fight with no losses, right? It's hard to tell. I have 15 ships, right? So I'll try to keep track for the future. I don't think I lost any, because in the fight recovery screen, in the loot screen, it would have told me that I had like ships to recover. All right, no gates. No gates. Down to 100 supplies. So if you run out of supplies, your ships just sort of fall to ruins. It takes a while for them to hit 0. So it's not urgent when you're bingo supplies. You should just head to get some. But I just got a good 40 or 50 from that probe. It's a bit of a gamble to do explorations, because the explorations, like the ones I'm on right now, take time. And it's possible that it yields nothing, and then you're down even more supplies. So I'm actually kind of sailing out of my way to see if there's a gate or more supplies out this way. And then I'll head back to the core worlds. All right, definitely no gate. A lot of stable locations here, though. Nothing. Gamble did not pay off. Okay, it is time for me to go back to core. So I'm going to be out of supplies soon. Hopefully I can lose this drive field drain in the storm. Nope. Well, that was unpleasant. Some bingo supplies. My CR is going to drop, but here we are, able to buy. There is a way for me to get them to leave me alone. Is it an interdiction pulse? That would be my guess. I've never had to deal with whatever that thing was. Okay, I'll interdiction pulse next time. Okay, so I am getting major combat readiness warnings because I'm out of supplies, and I went through the storm to try to ditch them. Yeah, okay. We have some crew dying, so time for me to supply up on the black market. I'll also open market some stuff too, so as to not piss off the hedge. So there goes almost all of my proceeds from bounty hunting. Yeah, pretty much breaking even here. I feel like Malcolm Reynolds trying to keep the Serenity afloat. Do you got more bounties for me? Oh, that's yeah. I'm gonna totally take on a Paragon. Yep, that's a reasonable bounty. Not. This bounty is not too unreasonable. A venture with 2 Colossi for 113. Pretty doable. And that's the only lead I have up in Elgard, which is kind of far away. Gates? Is there a gate network that gets me anywhere close? No. In fact, the Abraxas gate, I don't even have intel on. So let me do that. That will be the last bounty I run, I think. I did just fuel up all the way. And maybe poking around the core worlds, I'll be given a better bounty closer by. That bounty is way out of my way. This is the only gate that I have found but not activated. I've been pretty good about activating all the others. I know I didn't activate this. It's so far away from everything. So that's a bounty that would kill me. Pirate base that would probably kill me. You, that is reasonable. Pirate base. Pirate base. Why is it all pirate bases? Alright, I guess we're going up to Elgard. It's kind of far away. I'm going to jump to Sundra, because I think that's closer to Elgard. By like a tiny bit. And then make sure that, according to the game, I have enough for like a round trip. I think I do, yeah. It's a bunch of empty space up to there, too. I'm not even going to have opportunity to scout or anything. With any luck, there is a slipstream. Oh, it looks like there's a slipstream that's going to take me up there. Or somewhere in that direction. I'm going to hop a ride. See where it goes. Or fall out of it, of course. This definitely cuts down on travel time and fuel. Cool. Alright, where's my interdict pulse? It's... Piss off, entity. Piss off, ghost. Alright, so I need to go to... near Volcanic World in the Elgar. So she is hiding near a giant primary star. So it's this blue giant somewhere. And she's near Volcanic World, which there are 2 of here. Let me save first. My fleet is a little banged up, especially DSM matter. Because of these storms. But I found you. Okay, we do have some damaged ships, but I'm gonna risk it. Fleets. Oh, sorry, glitch. I fielded you and you're damaged. Yep. Stupid turn radius. Oh my god. Sometimes these ships just like wiggle just enough that I cannot hit them for the life of me. So this stupid little hound did so much more damage than it had any right to, because its frequency of wiggling matched perfectly up with the frequency of my wiggling, which meant that I could not hit it. Oh, and my Afflictor retreated because of low CR. And my Eradicator is disabled. I am going to save scum this one. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sail around a little bit, so I don't have to lose ships while we are passively repairing with supplies the ships that got damaged in the storm. Because I don't need to jump into that fight. So... Oh, well, apparently the fight's going to find me. Here, let me... I'm just going to disengage and then load again and just not go face tanking into that. Because, yeah, we don't really need to jump into that disadvantaged. It's going to be hard enough fight as it is. So I'll just hang out, do some survey, pinging, exploring, and then once we have everything repaired, I'll head on in. For a fair fight, rather than a handicapped one. Puppy treats, sure thing. Here, dude. Yeah, you can see them burning for me. They're E-burns. I think I'm actually repaired, so let me save. They just finished an E-burn, so that's actually a good time for me to attack them. I'm going to do the crazy, everybody defends the Eradicator so that everybody sticks together and acts as a cohesive group, sort of. The sort of being AI does what AI wants, and it doesn't always make sense. And I'm going to try to hang by the main battle group a little more closely so that I can aid them where they need aiding. And I'll also have cannon fodder close by as well, so that if I have trouble with a ship, I can just dip into the horde. Like this. Just dip on out. Flux reduce. And then re-engage. Nope, I overloaded myself. Hey, Night Knave, could you step up and help? Or are you just gonna hang back and let me deal with this? Hang back, got it. Alright, I could get this mana core. And then I'll get back to the battle group, because I know I've kinda lost them. Oh, my Eradicator still got disabled. We'll see if this fight is worth concluding, given how absolutely stupid my AI ships seem to be. Partially, I'm sure I'm giving it just, like, dumb commands, but that can't be solely it. Because I'm watching a lot of ships that should be fighting, not fight. I have a lot of fighter spam around me, which is not great. My flux is going up bad. I'm going to disengage from this venture, try to vent it, and then re-engage if I can dodge these missiles. Alright, there we go. Hey, you! Do I want to claim victory as it is? Let's see. Ship recovery. No damage to a hound. I don't want it. So I could recover Joe True. And he gets 1D mod of degraded engines. So let's see if that's worth it. I don't know what the cost for restoring you is. Should I try this fight again? I'll let you vote for 1 minute. If you think I should keep the results of this fight or attempt a better result. Because I could always load. The defend command is a bit wonky, yeah. You think I should try the escort? It's not a bad call. I could also tell them to follow me, or for them to hold position and have the enemies come to them. There's a lot of different ways to attempt it. I did also level up, which would put me closer to hull restoration. Just one more level from hull restoration. So it looks like you guys want me to try it again. So let's see if I could do better. Alright, I'm not gonna issue any commands. Watch it be like so significantly worse. And rely upon the AI's prerogative to dictate what they should be doing. I'm also going to try to escort the Eradicator and escort the Falcon to be their, like, wingman. Because it's quite possible that I'll be a lot more effective if I have heavy ships nearby. God, look at your, like, missile spam. Let's shut you up. And there's the Colossus. Come on, Falcon. Lean in, lean in. No, don't fall back and vent, you dummy. Oh, so close. Alright, hopefully the Falcon finishes that off for me. If it doesn't, I'll be pissed. Because I did 99% of the work, and then I had to vent, because my flux was maxed. Alright, that Colossus is deleted. And, okay, the Manticore is gone. Good. Okay, this is working better. Maybe not for Glitch, who's down here as a phase ship being chased by half their fleet. But for everybody else, it's great. Luckily, phase ships can slip away from battle pretty effectively, so Glitch might be down there just buying us time so that I can isolate their Venture and blow him up. I think the Venture's going for a flea, or maybe he's chasing Tempest the Nightbot. Nightbot the Tempest, I mean. I think that might be the case. I don't know what the big ships... Oh, so the big ships are going down to go help Glitch. Which means I'm up here by myself against more than I probably want to fight. If I was smart, I would... I'm going to tell the Condor to escort me. But he'll probably... Oh, okay, so Tempest died. So I think what I'm going to do here is disengage from this fight. Falling back to allies. Although I'm doing a pretty good job of cutting through them myself. But my flux is a bit too high. There we go. Back up. Oh, you're so screwed now. You are so screwed. Hey, Easy. Thank you for the resub. And look at that Falcon lean in. I love it, dude. I love it. Not really leaning in with weapons, but, you know, he's trying. All right, there goes their capital ship, or whatever, their lead ship, flagship. Pop, and trying to get that Manticore. I think this is a more acceptable battle result, because it's going to be a lot easier for me to restore a Tempest than to restore an Eradicator. Dude, don't body block. Go left, go left. There you go, there you go. Cha-ching! Oh, difficult recovery. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to use a story point that way. I will recover the the Hound though. I could sell it. It has no demods. Are there friendly fire? Yes. Yes, there is. Okay. And the last point, I think you guys wanted me to do industry. So I'm going to pick something. Emergency burn ability no longer reduces combat readiness would be kind of nice. So I'm going to do containment procedures. So it reduces lost crew due to hull damage, reduces my fuel consumption, which is going to be really nice, and then also allows me to salvage more fuel and emergency burn that doesn't damage the ships. So there we go. And now I might be down a ship, but I'm up a ship. So I'm up down a ship. And this is where I'm going to leave off. Thank you, fellow Starfarer, for watching Starsector Nexerelin, which originally streamed live on Twitch, September 22nd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhodamont.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhodamont.com also has a link to Discord, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I couldn't do it without you guys. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Starfarer.